What goes through your mind when Rasul gets that interception?
Just game over. That's wild. Like, you know what I'm saying, that it ended like that. You kind of think that, maybe they'll, try to get one shot to the end zone, but he made a great play. I think they tried to throw it like a back shoulder fade or something like that, and he made the play. That's a big time play.
Did you know or know anything about Rasul when he came to you guys about 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, I remember from Philly and everything. So and then we got mutual friends like Crayvon LeBlanc. He came from Chicago and went to Philly, and so that's like a mutual friend of ours. And so yeah, I knew about him beforehand.
Every win means something, but to win a game like this, leading into it, all the extenuating circumstances that went on, just what does a win like this mean for you guys?
Oh, it's big. It's a big win. It's a tight win, a character win. Like I said, across the country in 3 or 4 days. And we come out and we win, and then we win like that. That's just big for us.
What does that do for the defense? You guys get the red zone stops last game. You guys come up with the game-saving play this game. What's that do for y'all's confidence?
Man, we've always been confident in ourselves, and then, like I said, just keep stacking, keep building each and every week. We know what we expect of ourselves each and every week. I think we played a great game, minus a few plays. You know what I'm saying? We had, one of the drives we had a big play, a play that we can make. Then we had a big PI on one of them. We didn't get off the field on the fourth down. Just if you pick out 3 or 4 plays here and there, I think we have a dominant game instead of just a good game.
What was it like getting a win like that with Jerry and Tom plays, giving you guys this relationship with him?
Oh, that's great. You know what I'm saying? Coach Gray is a great coach. He's, it seems like he's the mentor to the whole team because, he's been there. He's played at a all-pro level, and, and he's coached with some of the greats and has coached some greats. So when he speaks, everybody listens, everybody tunes in. So it's great to because everybody had the utmost confidence in him calling the plays, and it wasn't a flinch or anything like that. So that's a great win for him.
What was it like during that 8-minute drive that your offense had? You guys were on the bench. How much did that help anything in the long run? Do you remember sitting there wondering?
Yeah, it always helps when they hold the ball. When they was running the ball pretty well. Our backs was running hard. Our line was blocking very well, and we was moving the chain. So that always helps us on defense. Sometimes when it get to eight minutes, we got to get up and start warming up, stuff like that, and make sure we warm on the sidelines. But we'll take it every time. I'll keep warming up.
What was it like having Preston back after not having him last week?
Oh, it's big. It's big because of his ability on the field and, his voice. He's very, a vocal leader on the team. And, it just gives us an extra boost. Anytime you have, the guys that you come to training camp with, you want a full team. You want all your guys there. And, I think more and more as games come, we're going to have more and more of our guys get back. And, I think that this is well because it adds depth. Because when people come back, a lot of guys have experience as well.
What was your vantage point like of Rasul's interception? What did you see on that play?
I saw the end result. So, it was I think we went max pressure, try to show a little high. And then, I added to the blitz and then turned around. I heard cheering, and I saw him, talking to the fans, saying bye. So it was just a crazy feeling. It's just like one of them things where you look back and it's like, when the ball goes up. But that's a big play. That's a big win.
Adrian, back in Green Bay, you were telling us the other day, people think of this as a team with Aaron Rodgers as the quarterback, and you guys just need to do your job. What has this defense proved about the identity of this team over the last 7 games?
I said we're going to keep going. I don't like to, define us right now because you're only as good as your next game. And we want to keep building, keep pushing, but we're resilient. We're finding different ways to win. We're finding different ways to make big plays. I think we made, a lot of big plays today. And we're doing what we need to do when we do it, when we need to do it. We just got to eliminate little mistakes here and there, and I think we keep pushing, and I think we can be great. We can be a dominant defense.
The fact that this team is still winning through all of this, through the adversity, what does it say about your team?
It's great. We don't look at it as, at least I don't, as, a whole bunch of adversity. It's like, it's the NFL. You get players hurt each and every week. You're expected to go out there and play. I don't think if we lost, too many people will give us a lot of excuses for why we lose. If we giving up, 35 points on defense, I don't think they're going to give us an excuse of who this or who not there. So we have to go out there. We got to execute, and that's our thing. We came here expecting to win. It wasn't like, man, maybe we hope that we win without Tay or Lazard or Ja. It's not that we hope. We coming out here expecting to win.
Did you guys play any man tonight?
Man, yeah, we did. Yeah.
You know, off the top of your head, probably how many snaps it was?
We mix it up, and then a lot of our, I don't want to give away a lot of, different things, but we ran, here and there, good amount.
So how different is it playing a quarterback like this, where it's all contained, a lot of zone, as opposed to the other games? Is that a hard challenge? How do you think you guys fared in keeping that guy in the pocket?
Yeah, so in a pass game, you got to plaster for longer. The D-line has to rush a little bit more conservative. And then in the run game, it adds an extra runner, so it adds an extra blocker. So when you have a quarterback that can run, that's an extra blocker. Because, traditionally, you hand the ball off, the quarterback just out to play. But like I said, when you get the zone read, when you get the quarterback counters and powers, it just sends an extra blocker, and a lot of you got to be on your keys as far as the safety. You got to get around, you got to wrap around, because you got pullers, things like that. That's, it just adds a extra part to the game.